gonna give people a few seconds. They know that I'm online, see if they do the notification thing, because they haven't been doing that lately, which is fine. We'll give some people a second. And I'm gonna start talking a lot of crap, because that's what I'm gonna do. It's been a long time since I started talking crap and putting people in their place. And I have obvious reasons why I've been quiet, because I've been building a corporation and, fighting the evildoers in the Tai Chi world. We'll give some people a second to know that I'm online, see if this is working. Okay, sound's working. Okay, so I'm gonna go on a rant here, and you're gonna want to share this video, because I'm gonna give a lot of these fake Tai Chi experts, these content thieves, and these people who've come a long way, a chance to redeem themselves and correct their stuff, because they've been making a lot of mistakes, And a lot of you guys are gonna hear some stuff the next couple of days, probably next week, because I'll be doing a training session, and we might be doing a live session on Tai Chi United. So me and Sifu Shirley might be doing a live session sometime this weekend down here in North Carolina. So we'll be answering questions, and I'll be, doing some demos and explaining some stuff, because there's too much going on with the state of the world and the state of the Tai Chi as a martial art, and as just in general, people are living in a state of delusion, suspended disbelief, and it's been enough. Like, everyone who knows me has watched me being attacked for over a decade, right? By these crazy people, and they're like, nonsense silk pajama people, all these fake masters that came online all of a sudden. So, a lot of this stuff is gonna have to be quelled. So, but when you hear the rest of the end of the story with Sifu Shirley's teacher, what happened, I'm gonna wait for her to put the story first. But I'm just gonna say that I now have full license to talk all the shit that I want. So I have full authority to talk all the shit in the world. Let's see if my stream's still on. Okay, guys, so how's it going, Hog Grinder? So I'm waiting for my Tai Chi buddies to come in, so I'm about to, put you down to some knowledge, okay? Because the things that have been going on in this community for the last decade are disgrace, and they're criminal. And it's not just like the cyber stalking nonsense and all the weirdos, and all, but when you have this many people who call themselves experts, who call themselves experts, whose YouTube's allowed to be promoted, who's allowed to be able to do all their, the channels to be pushed up, and they're teaching bullshit. And when you look at the chain of custody of their lineages, now I keep myself quiet, because whatever, but the reason I did that is because, it's like secret weapons. Like, like people come out like, oh, who's this guy? You're going to find out who this guy is. And when they question, where I get my authority from, certifications up the ass, people know me. So when I talk, it actually means something. I don't have silk pajamas. I'm using fancy cameras. I'm not hiding behind, fucking hung too low and whatever the fuck you want to call your guy's name is. But there's a lot of bullshit that's been going around. Okay, and people who are in the community know this. People getting attacked and people stalking people, filing false freaking criminal charges on people. Now, I'm going to make this clear. The only reason why I haven't filed a lawsuit is because I feel bad for a certain couple who's been going after my friend over here. Because if I sue them for fucking damages, he's not going to be able to pay for his ball cancer. So it would be a good idea if you pass it along, I'd be getting my mouth shut. And you're fucking with my business, and you're fucking with my friends, and it's enough already. I have enough to sue you. I have enough to sue a lot of people, okay? And, once we finish with the copyright and trademarks, I'm going to fucking legally fuck a lot of people up. So I'm giving you a chance to stop your shit. I'm giving you a chance to stop your shit. Sit down and shut the fuck up. Last warning, okay? I feel bad for you people. If I sue you, you can't afford it. What am I going to take from you? Half you fucking people are dying already. Like, you're there's people that are literally on their deathbeds starting fucking wars. What is wrong with you people? So that's the first thing. I just want to put that out there. Okay? Stop your shit. Stop it. Like, haven't you got it through your head? You lost the game? Okay. So that's there. So for the rest of my friends here, as I got my surgery, I've been stuck. I couldn't watch the internet because I only had one eye and the other eye was blurry. But now that I have two eyes, I'm allowed to train again. I'm going to get back in shape and do the whole thing. But I want to make this really clear to my friends, and you got to make a clip of this and put this out. There's a lot of misinformation in the Tai Chi world, and a lot of people now I'm starting to see elder masters of the Chen Manching lineage who are starting to get sucked into this this fascia nonsense. I'm not saying fascia isn't real, okay? I was teaching anatomy 15 years ago to trainers. Okay, I took all the classes from all the guys who wrote the books. I literally got the book and took the guy who wrote the book's class and met him in person. Okay, 15 years ago. The reason why I don't talk about fascia in Tai Chi is because it's nonsensical. There's no motor neurons. You cannot individually activate fascia. How do you activate fascia? Through tendon, through moving the muscle. How do you train fascia? Through elastic loading, through using muscles. Okay, the fascia is not this separate magical thing. Okay, so here's the problem. If you have these people who are these online experts who made their careers after COVID when they started finagling the internet, okay, and started screwing with the freaking internet, and then you have these people who are posted up there who are playing content thievery games, early stream guys. So I want to make it clear how you can figure out who's full of shit, okay? If they're talking about fascia and you keep seeing that they're constantly posting and they're changing their content, that's copying content. They're talking about Tai Chi walking because the AI fucking slop Tai Chi academies that are coming out. Tai Chi walking, so now you have to make Tai Chi walking videos, okay? They're using castratic fascia. They don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about dealing with injury prevention and they literally don't know what they're talking about. There's so many people who don't know what they're doing. Okay, and you people, they're propped up because they have fancy cameras and silk pajamas. And when you look at the chain of custody through their lineages, it's completely bullshit. So the watermelon people, have you guys seen? I have a watermelon. I cut it in half. I give half to you. You do not want it. I take it back. I give half to you. You do not want it. I keep it for myself. Now Jet Li is doing the watermelon Tai Chi. Okay? Jet fucking Li is pushing watermelon Tai Chi. Listen, just please go to Jet Li's fucking channel on TikTok and look this up. I can't right now, okay? I can't, okay? I really can't. Please tell me you've seen this. Okay, the Tai Chi watermelon people? It's literally it's a thing, okay? Look up Tai Chi watermelon. It has to come up. Because it's the thing they're pushing now, ever since the UN acknowledged Tai Chi and Niseko. I even did an interview for the thing that didn't come out because, I'm too controversial. Actually, because they found out that when I was starving during COVID, I ate eggs and I broke my vegan fast, because I didn't want to die. So that was too much for these people. But, yeah, this is what's setting me off because now that I'm coming back, after the surgery, and I basically only energy I have is to deal with the business and help run the company. I had to keep my mouth shut for a while, but this stuff with the direction of Tai Chi is going so far down the tubes. And I told people for the last couple of years what I was going to do. Right, I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to inch my way up, and I'm going to expose everybody just by doing the right thing. So people are going to have to get on board with the new way because the new way is coming. Whether you like it or not, it's too late. You can't stop it. Your fake reports, your mass reporting content, whatever you want to do is not going to stop it. You're only going to piss me off and make me a villain because this is my villain era. I'm telling you guys, pissed me off. 10 years I tried being nice to you guys. You stole my content with no regard, right? You're freaking getting your fucking friends to gang up on me. Now you see what they're doing to Shirley, right? Not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly. Okay, I've evaded death and destruction, all kinds of crazy things, so many, and now it's now I'm back. I'm coming back, and you're all gonna have to deal with the reality that I'm not going to bow down to you. I'm not going to wear your silk fucking pajamas. I'm not going to lie. And you cannot fuck with my credentials. You cannot fuck with my history. You may not like my attitude, but you know what? It's because I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of being fucking attacked and screwed with. And I'm sick of watching people teach bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit. That's what's going on. And you have all these content creators who people look up to as experts who couldn't fight their way in a wet paper fucking bag. Okay? People who are stealing my content, I watch them, I watch how they steal people's content, and because YouTube's allowing them to get ahead, it's seen, right? Well, you know what? If I have to put thousands of dollars in advertising, watch. Because the steel bull run is getting, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. All I know is, people need to wake the fuck up, because I'm telling you, all this stuff is gonna stop. It's gonna stop because I'm gonna start putting out seminars where I'm going to explain in great detail using anatomy graphs, okay, and using examples and doing things that's going to destroy everyone's business, okay? I'm going to make you all look retarded. So it's either you're gonna be nice, okay, stop fucking this whole narcissistic scheme because you're robbing people, teaching them bullshit, okay, playing on, it's like you watch their content and it's literally just repeating. The people going after Shirley right now, I can't believe the shit that has been done to this girl, right? And the fact that Jet Li was on the same team and now he's pushing watermelon fucking taichi, okay? It's like, if you know what? If you were gonna fucking do this fucking fake watermelon form, could you at least fucking stand with your feet straight? Like, it's such a fucking disgrace. It's such a disgrace. You know what I mean? And it's like, there's so many fake teachers who are teaching these make-believe forms and robbing old people and robbing people who don't know any better. You have these fake fighters, and even down to like I hate to say this, but even the sport of push hands, when you start to really look at it, from like the late 90s to early 2000s, when everything became like this point stuff, the technique is not there. People are doing forms, and I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of these competitors, they do a Tai Chi form as an excuse to go play football wrestling, okay? There's no technique. If you're sitting there in a push-up competition and you have to do this to get the point, that's not a technique. Same as in karate. You see people be going, yeah, and they play tag. And it's like, then you wonder why, your martial art doesn't work. You're not doing the martial art. You're doing some bullshit. And when I look at these people with their channels, I'm like, because like now they're force feeding it to me because I don't even watch this shit. I was just saying, this is literally what's going on. I mean, there's so many people who've been faking the funk in this world, and the thing that really gets me is like, because of the way that I've been attacked and restrictions on my channels and all this crazy stuff. I'm waiting. Don't worry. Like I have I'm a motherfucker. Okay, and I plan out to the very, very end. So I'm very patient. People don't understand my whole game. I don't really give a shit. I honestly don't even care. But they pissed me off. You understand? So now it's like they just pissed me off. You know what I mean? And I hold grudges. You know what I'm saying? And when I see like injustice, it's like if it was just me, it'd be one thing. But you're ripping people off. You're making us all look bad. You're teaching bullshit. And like, it's like there's no standard of there's no moral standard because people who watch what Shirley's teacher's done and has been doing with her and her husband, and they're still friends with that lady and they're still promoting playing this middle. Well, you shouldn't talk about. Yeah, she should get fucking abused, right? Get attacked and then fucking sit there quiet and take a fucking beating just to keep the status quo. So you can stay in your fake fucking soapbox and your fucking silk pajama bullshit. And half of these people are already halfway in the fucking grave with no honor. It's disgusting. I don't give a shit about that war at all. I can give a fuck less. I knew the war was coming. I predicted it to the day. I literally predicted every single war to the day. That's another thing I think is so ridiculous that people fuck with me, not realizing like how neurodivergent autistic I am. That I can predict the future to the fucking day. Do you not think I have a plan for you dumb motherfuckers? Like this is the thing that like I just find like so like ridiculous. Do you think I didn't plan around you dumb fucks? That's what I think is just bizarre. Like everyone thinks I'm joking when I say, "Oh, I'm gonna catch one of you motherfuckers." You know what I mean? Everybody's been talking shit. Like, where's the first one? You've been following me around so you can do all these things. I'm like, oh, where's the first one? Let's go. You know, I've been training to get ready. The only reason I stopped training, the whole reason I'm doing the guitar streams, 2 reasons. Right? One, I was gonna, well, 3, because I was proving my history, who I was. Right? 2, I was to show people, my training regimen. And 3 was to hide my content, because I don't want these motherfuckers stealing my shit anymore. So I flooded my entire content base with all these extra live streams. So the people who really deserve it are gonna go searching and searching and searching to find the real stuff. Because I'm not letting these fucking losers steal my shit anymore. You understand? They're gonna pay for it. Steal my content, put it out right. I mean, I believe that look, I'm not gonna say that right now, but I'm gonna say that the only 2 options that he got locked up, for trying to flee the country, and he went to a place where, they were trying to lock him up, or he's out of the picture. You know what I mean? It's obvious he's out of the picture. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. But focus, Daniel, son, focus. Okay? I want to make this clear. People need to clip this and quote me on this. If you have Tai Chi instructors who are jumping on the fascial bandwagon and they keep pumping that out and they're saying it's a fascia, they don't know what they're doing. They stole the technique from YouTube videos, from my channel, other people. You look at their lineage, they do 24 form and Sun style, and they don't have these techniques in their system. Where did they learn them? People have this video of me 25 years ago doing all these techniques. Okay, there's video, there's people who know me from New York. I've been doing this for 30 years. Okay? So it's like anybody knows who I am. All right? The people make you believe they don't know who the fuck I am. We're not going to play this game anymore. All right? And the fact that people are making us all look like retards, all right? The Tai Chi, respect for Tai Chi is so bad, right? They have no idea what it is anymore. And now we have Jet fucking Li going, I have a watermelon. Hey, we have a watermelon for you. And, oh no, the trolls are scared shit of me now. The trolls are fucking scared. I mean, you get a couple of retards once in a while. But, I mean, I pretty much annihilated most of the reputations of all these people already. You know what I mean? So, when they think, they play social engineering games, they have no idea what that is. All right? I've already taken down 90% of these retards just by fucking debating, okay? Just by planting a couple of seeds. Most of these people already, their lives are fucked. And on top of it, I have other things protecting me that they're not very happy about. So, I don't expect to hear much more from these retards. The other people, when they actually asked about me, found out how serious I will fuck them up, all of a sudden decide, maybe we should stop because, he really will beat the shit out of me if I don't stop. So, yeah, no, I don't think it'll be a problem anymore. You get a couple of, like, the fucking low IQ people saying, no, like, 6'7", like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, because at this point, the only people who control at this point, they're only going to make me look bigger. And that's what they didn't understand. I was using them. See, every time they started to fuck with me, they think, he's losing his mind. You idiot, I'm breaking the algorithm. How do you think I was able to get out of it? You dumb fucks. It's like the most basic fucking ploy on YouTube to start shit. And I don't start it, but I'm going to use it. So anybody who wants to come at me, you can come at me. And it's like the more you come at me, the bigger I'm going to get. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the truth. I'm definitely the enemy. Bro, I'm a taichi. Bro, you have no idea. I'm a taichi, bro. That's just the closest you're gonna get. Okay? But no, people have to understand, like, we're gonna stop this shit. We're gonna stop this shit one way or another. Whether I have to start suing people on other people's behalf, whether I have to start, like, showing up at meetups, whatever it is, like, and like putting people in their fucking place, like, all this abuse and like craziness is gonna stop. And these people who stole my content and who are teaching bullshit, I'm telling you, right? There's copyrights and trademarks, and there's AI, and there's timelines, and there's me with a big mouth, with certifications, teaching anatomy and physiology and pathology, okay? The biggest fitness club in the fucking world, all right? So when the people talk about trying to like talk shit and slander my reputation, like, who's this guy? He doesn't know how to talk, he doesn't know how to use my fascia. Okay, like, I didn't tell people who I was because it wasn't time. Okay? Because I'm smarter than you, and you're gonna figure that out. You guys should all be, you should all be fucking worried. Now, here's my problem with the other channels. I don't give a shit about because you guys have no idea. I've been famous 3 times in my life under different names. I was signing girls' tits on tour for all kinds of weird shit. I don't care about this stuff. Now it's just villain mode. Now it's just you push me too far, and now I have a point to fucking prove. And I don't like bullies, and I don't like people who lie and fucking sell bullshit. So I'm gonna fix it. I told you. I'm gonna fucking fix it. So people need to stop with the fascia thing. Make this clear. So people can really clip this, okay? Your fascia has no motor neurons. You cannot activate fascia separate of a tendon or muscle or any other fiber it surrounds. It's basically think of it as like a fucking rubber bag. Like strips of rubber that like hold muscles and give them shape and create an elastic bond between a chain of muscles. Okay? You cannot activate fascia. You cannot link fascia. As soon as you touch the fascia, you're touching muscle and bone. When you transfer force into a fascial network, you're immediately dealing with the muscle, bone, tendons, everything. Because the whole point of this guy's system was explaining that you can't separate one muscle from the bone. You can't separate fascia from the muscle. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way. That's the whole point. It's closed chain anatomy. Understanding the whole body works as one piece. You can't separate the fascia. You can't even train the fascia without training muscle. That's why people who lift weights are always better at taichi, push hands, every single one of them. And you can say, oh no, the weights, you're using muscle. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. The more you recruit muscle innervation, the more nervous system activation you have, the better your tai chi is going to be. The problem is learning how to create song in that condition. And there's people who are very big names, the white guy, stop distracting me. I'm going to rant right now. Okay? So, there's a guy, who says, oh, don't lift weights, but meanwhile, you can see he was bench pressing, okay, the Adam dude. You can tell 100% he was bench pressing. There's a lot of people who are peddling bullshit, okay? So I really hope this gets out to the older crowd, the Chen Man Ching guys who are starting to link up with these other fake people who are content thieves who just have big channels right now, okay? They're content thieves. If you watch the chain of custody of their lineages and see the progression of their channels, you can see they're learning these tricks from people like me, okay? It's not just me they're stealing from, okay? You can see the content changes, whoever the algorithm is showing. These people are making us all look stupid, okay? It's teaching you magic nonsense. It's magic bullshit. And then they start talking about dealing with injury prevention and they don't have the experience. And they're saying, I'll answer you after, I promise. But they say stupid shit. Stupid fucking shit. And, if it wasn't for all these, and, honestly, you can blame, fucking Sifu Shirley's former teacher, her husband, for me losing my shit now. When you see what I'm going to do this year, and how I'm going to out everyone, fucker. Go back to Sifu Shirley's teacher and her husband, what they did today. Because now the fucking gloves are off. I've been quiet, trying to be humble and trying to be nice to play this game, okay? I'm not playing anymore. Now I'm going to really run my fucking mouth. And you're going to find out why. Now you're really going to hear me fucking talk shit. And not just on my channel. Okay? On our channel too. You're going to see me teaching stuff. And I'm going to make people they're going to have to explain themselves. Because I'm just going to put out demos. I'm going to put out stuff. I'm going to explain very clearly. You're going to have to explain where you got this bullshit from. Okay? Because they're not giving credit to what credit's due, lying about your lineages, then pointing the finger. It's like literally cry bullies everywhere. You're a bunch of fucking cry bullies. Lying, deceitful, fucking malicious psychopaths. Some of these people, maybe not evil people, they're just trying to make it. They're trying to make it. But what are they serving people other than fucking bullshit? There's fascia shit every time they talk about it. I want to fucking vomit. And you'll never see them play push hands freestyle. Every time they try to do one of my demos and talk about Fajing and all this stuff, it's always in this oh, you have to do this one thing, or I'm going to play against the boxer. You throw these 2 punches. You've seen me for 20 years. Come at me, bro. It's what are you fucking talking about? And people eat it up. Gluk, gluk, gluk. You're eating it up. And you say, oh, well, you can't be a Buddhist because you're mean to people. No, I'm a Buddhist and living in the real world. Okay, I'm a Buddhist living in the real world. I don't live in a temple. Okay, I'm not gonna wear silk pajamas for you. I pray every day. I don't eat meat. I do all the things. I can still tell people to go fuck themselves. Okay? Like, I don't believe in Buddhism the same way you practice it. Not in this time, not in this world. This is the Dharma ending age. Okay? You cannot survive being a spiritual being by being a fucking pussy. You will die. They will rip you to shreds. The fucking demon people will shit on you. Okay? You can't live like this. You can't live with like these fake, everything's fake. And no one ever called you out on it. Your whole world is fake. You know what I mean? It's like so much of it's fake. And then YouTube, you know, is promoting bullshit. It's literally promoting bullshit. Like literally. Part of the reason why I did so many talk shows was to prove, like, you can see, you can literally see, like, what did I do, 200 of those streams already? How many did I do? Like, about almost like 150, 200. Before the surgery, I did 100, right? You can see what they're doing. You can see how they're like, you know, there's a button they can press. And I told you, I signed a fucking distribution deal with a major company for music, right? And they went and they worked with YouTube directly. And they told me that the restrictions are on my channel. Okay, so I have all the evidence that I need. Okay, so there's going to be a time where all that's just going to add up together. All right, but not now, because I don't care about this fucking channel. This is my hobby channel where I used to talk shit about taichi. You know, it was before the content creators. I had my gaming channel. I had my other things going on. You know, this is where I came to talk shit about people and fucking taichi. You know, but we have to get it into people's heads that the people that are being pushed in the taichi world right now are fake. Okay, and if they're not fake in the sense like they're completely like, you know, illegitimate, but what they're presenting and how they're presenting themselves are these master experts and people on their soapbox, and they don't deserve to be there. They don't deserve to be there, and they're peddling bullshit. They're peddling misinformation. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, and people need to fucking say, oh, well, let me go read a fucking book and use my brain. How am I like? How do you separate fascia from the muscle? If I touch the fascia, it's pulling on the tendon, and pulling on the muscle, it's pulling on the insertion, which pulls on the bone. So it doesn't matter where you touch the skin, because skin is also a layer of fascia, okay? So if I touch it, and I do this trick all the time, where I'll just pull someone's skin and you basically are applying pressure to the skin, which does what? It pulls on an origin insertion point on the fucking joint of the bone. You have to affect the axial skeleton, okay? These people are saying nonsense because they heard somebody else on YouTube say it and they got them views. And then this nonsense gets perpetuated of bullshit upon bullshit later. And the reason why I started becoming a vegetarian, I told the story before you go, all right, was I was working in medical school, running this medical school. I was living with my Qigong master, and I was training for the Olympic Taekwondo team as an alternate, you know, because my buddy was on it and he was going to get me a spot as an alternate. So I'm training, I'm reading all this stuff about like vegan athletes get the most gold medals. I'm practicing Qigong, I'm practicing Buddhism. And then I go on my lunch break to fucking eat, and I wound up fucking trying to feed some birds some fucking halal chicken, and they all looked at me. And like, you know, I had a conversation with the birds, and that's when I decided, okay, I'm not gonna eat meat anymore. So that's a short story. So anyway, going back, good one, bro. So going back, all these people talking about fascia, how fascia works, and the fascia, and like, you know, attacking me all over the place. And you don't know about that. I mean, I was teaching this shit 15 fucking years ago. Okay, I actually have a certification in myofascial decompression techniques. Okay, so like, it's just nonsense. Okay, if you knew about the fascia, you'd fucking be doing things like foam rolling. I don't see any single one of these teachers teaching any kind of foam rolling techniques. And now that I said it, watch them start doing it. Okay? These people are talking about fascia. And not a single one of them owns a fucking foam roller. Like, what are we doing? When you're dealing in martial arts, this is kind of fascia we should be talking about. Okay? How do we apply force to different chains of muscle groups? Okay? So when these fucking people are like lying to you and saying, oh, I can make him bounce, or I don't really know why it works, it must be the fascia, I'm so tired of it. You know, and it's like, you know, it just boggles my mind how the communities of people have kissed ass in this circle jerk, right? And allowed criminals to abuse people. And I'm not just talking about me. Look what they're doing to Shirley. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna let her tell us the newest part of the story. But her fucking former teacher, her husband are scumbags. Okay? And you can sue me for saying it. You have to prove me fucking being wrong. I can't wait until I get to start talking my shit. Because they thought her talking shit was bad. Wait till you hear me talk shit and tell the truth. Because I'm going to go play by play explaining why every single technique is fraud. Okay? How it injures people. How people don't know what they're talking about. And I have the science background to prove it. You may not like my fucking attitude. I don't care. I don't care. I'm the expert. I'm literally the expert. I'm the top of the food chain. I'm the final fucking boss. I'm the final boss. I can back it up. I can back it up certifications. I can back it up with slapping someone in the fucking mouth. I want to find out. And I've already done it. And there's been people who are saying, oh, I think this guy's better than him. I think that, and all guys that they think are better than me, I've slapped the shit out in front of the students. Legitimately. I mean, I am Jesus. I don't have to believe in myself. So, going back to the point, because all these weirdo detractor fucking trolls coming in, all right? My goal this year, or before I fucking leave this goddamn planet, because you guys pissed me off for the last 10 years so much, is I'm going to expose everyone. I just told you I am Jesus. Don't ask me again, I'm going to ban you. So, I'm going to expose everybody. Okay, with science and just basic demos, okay? And I'm going to call you people out for stealing my content. And with the copyright and the trademarks, we're going to use AI, and we're going to go through everyone's shit. And you're going to have a lot of explaining to do. I already told you. Do I have to ban you? Yeah, wait, let's get you out of here. I have to just ban this guy. Yeah, put the user in timeout. Bye. Okay. Stop distracting me. I'm on a roll. I had my mouth shut for a while. I fucking, almost lost an eye. I've been dealing with stupid people. I'm coming back to seeing my students being attacked in the worst way. I'm watching, the world with Jet Li teaching watermelon tai chi to people. And of course, this fraud that he's pushing of this is Tai Chi now. Tai Chi is fucking magic watermelon. When you have Jet fucking Li teaching magic watermelon Tai Chi, I'm not surprised because Jet Li was on my fucking Sifu Shirley's teacher's fucking team. I'm not surprised they're both fucking teaching bullshit. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And now it all makes sense. I really can. I was so. That was really the final straw. It was what her husband did, and seeing Jet Li do the fucking watermelon Tai Chi people. I'm not a fucking wit's end. Okay. Next thing you're gonna know, you're gonna see. Mark my fucking words, because Jet Li's doing it. You can see these fucking fascia people where they do Tai Chi walking because the AI slop did it. Guarantee you, one of these fucking morons gonna start doing fucking. Oh, let's do Tai Chi watermelon. They have the watermelon, I cut it in half. I give half to you. You don't want it? I keep it for me. You don't want it? I keep it for me. I have a whole watermelon I cut in half. I'm living in fucking clown world, okay? I'm living in clown world. And all the tough guy trolls and all the naysayers, they're all running away now. Why are you running? Why are you running? Do you even know the way? Why are you fucking running, bro? Why is everybody running? Right? It was real fucking funny. It was real fucking funny for years. It's not fucking funny anymore. I'm so disgusted with you people. I'm so disgusted with this goddamn world of fake bullshit and you fucking frauds. And I look at the tournaments and I look at the videos of it's like, what is this shit? What is this shit? And I give credit, at least the competitive push hands people are working out and they have a community and they support each other. But there's a problem because when you look at the technique, most of them, not all of them, there's guys who actually do the old thing, they really try to get techniques off. But then you see a lot of them that just it's just like bad sumo wrestling for skinny people. It's not Tai Chi. I don't see any definitive form shapes. I don't see any complete rollback. I don't see a press. I don't see diagonal flying. I don't see a seal push from on. I don't see technique. And then I look at these online people, and they do demos that they stole from me, and they stole from, fucking Mark Rand and other fucking people, and whoever some Chinese martial man shit from the fascia bullshit, and you see them piece the puzzle together, you know what I mean? And they never have any push hand skills. And you look at the chain of custody, and you look at their lineage, it doesn't connect. and everyone's going gook, 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 and they're sucking the devil's dick. Okay? It's making me sick. So you can blame Sifu Shirley's last teacher, okay, for me losing my fucking mind. So, because now I'm going to talk shit all the time. Okay? I've been quiet for months and months and months, waiting for that to settle down. Hopefully they will get amicable. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started. Okay? And on the main channel, you're not going to see me, I have to be professional. It's a corporation. This is my personal channel. I can tell you to go fuck yourself. Okay? I'm not at work right now. This is my house. This is my school. Okay? This is my home school. I can talk all the shit I want. But I'm going to give people some time to do their research, okay? And start to think about what they've been teaching people and start to admit where they got and give people credit where it's due and say, hey, I may have been wrong explaining the fascia thing. They don't know how the thing works. They just copied someone's examples. They copied somebody's thing. They get somebody to do an effect. They learn I watched the guy do it. I did it a million times. I figured it out. Good for you, because honestly, that's how the old Chinese guys would do it in the park. They'd show you once and you figured it out. Good. If not, go fuck yourself. That's how it was done. But the problem is, you're coming from a place where you don't have the real thing, and you're off the backs of people who have the real thing, who YouTube suppressing. Not just my channel. There's a bunch of really good channels that you still check out. They should be in my channel. I don't remember. I put as many of the suggested channels I could in the bottom when I was doing that shit like 2 years ago, because I wanted to make this a library of people who want to study Tai Chi. That was the whole point of my channel. Like, there's so many hardcore Chinese dudes who really have good technique. Can't find them. All the really good videos of Tai Chi, can't find them. The only thing you find are these AI slop humans. They're human AI fucking slop. That's what I see. I see people who are repeating the same shitty fucking version of 24 form, shitty version of fucking Bafawubu. There's oh, it's fascia. Oh, look at my fa jing. Look at the. It's they're literally just repeating other people's shit. It's not. You don't really have a grasp of the subject if you can't paraphrase it and make it your own and demonstrate it on an uncooperative condition in an uncontrolled environment to some level of proficiency. You don't have to be able to beat the MMA fighter in a fucking full contact match, but you should be able to do a light free sparring and look like you're doing something. I'm not saying most people do Tai Chi for fitness. Okay, I get that. But they do it wrong for fitness because they move like shit. Look at these experts on Tai Chi right now. They move like shit. None of them can kick. None of them ever been able to kick. Okay, ever. None of them ever been able to do push hands. None of them ever played a sport at any level. Right? You can see that they barely can ride a bike or fucking throw a ball. So how is Tai Chi helping you? That's what I'm gonna fucking stop, because it's criminal. It's criminal. It's criminal levels of delusion. It's criminal. And then the shit that's happening behind the scenes right now, I'm watching, I'm like, these fucking people are delusional, because it's not just what happens to Sifu Shirley. It's the people in that boomer generation who are afraid, don't talk about it because you're going to rock the boat and ruin the status quo. Oh, yeah, of course, it fucking benefits you, you scumbag, because you're already aligned to the fucking devil. No. I'm not playing this game anymore. So, yeah, it would be really good idea that, I think people have learned that fucking lesson for fucking with me, because every time they've ever tried to debate me, they get destroyed and get their fucking reputation annihilated. Because I speak with fucking facts. I'm a fucking lyrical genius. I'm a fucking wordsmith. Okay? So you're gonna get fucked every single time. Because I'm smarter than you. Okay? And they don't like that. I'm smarter than you, I'm better looking than you, I'm taller than you, I'm bigger than you, I'll fucking break your face faster than you. So it's like, it is what it is. Hate me for it. I'm tired of being nice. I'm tired of sitting down, letting people shit on me and shit on my friends. It's not gonna happen. So this year, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna perform every single one of you motherfuckers. Okay? I'm just gonna teach the shit the real way. I'm gonna explain why you guys are teaching bullshit in very clear terms. I'm gonna use the graphs, because you're talking about fascia, okay? I'm the guy with the book on the fascia who used to teach on the book 15 fucking years ago. Because I was the one teaching anatomy and kinesiology, pathology 10, 15 fucking years ago. In my 30s, I'm teaching this shit. And I have these retards on the internet talking about I'm not qualified. I'm the only one qualified. I'm literally the only one fucking qualified. Okay? Literally, on paper, certifications, okay, documents, fucking, see for sure, I showed all of my referral letters. Some guy posted on the channel, Who is this guy? This one stalker. Who is this guy? How do you know? Did you ever check his credentials? She not only checked my credentials, I showed her all my letters of references from fucking like major institutions. Okay, so my credentials are far beyond anybody who has Wang Tu Lo on their fucking name. Okay, so this shit where people are acting like they don't know who I am and they're gonna make believe and steal my shit, and then all the little trolls that they got away with it, and they're gonna try to fuck with me on their fake accounts to boost their friends' channels. I'm coming for you. I promised you I would, right? I'm gonna come for all your asses, like literally. Okay, I'm gonna get hard coming for you guys. Okay, okay. My dick's gonna be hard all year long because you're already done. Here's the reality: you're already done. Like my video technique is already out. There's already enough real life people who have reviews, who have results. When they have injuries, they come to me. They don't go to you. You talk about all these fucking people teaching Tai Chi for your health. Not a single one of these people has ever cured anybody. I have. Okay? It's documented. It's documented. It's not like me just talking shit. None of these people with all their Tai Chi, medical Qigong, this and that, none of them have been able to produce the effect I can produce. Okay? I know my shit. And I'm going to stop all the bullshit. All of it. And you know what? If they would have just left her alone, okay? Today, you took the fucking lid off the pot that's been fucking boiling for a long fucking time. Because I don't even care about those people. Because those people they're old and about to die anyway. Okay, they're like that. They don't have much time left. Let them fucking fight. Their little ghost fight and their little ego battles because there's nothing they can fucking do. Okay, the way they came after Shirley today again, it's so ridiculous that the people that are all laughing at them about how crazy it looks. Okay, and you're gonna find out about that soon. So don't worry about that. But it's just when you see me say, you know what, now I'm just going to expose everybody on every single level. I'm going to just teach the shit properly. Okay? And you're going to find out my credentials. I've been waiting for the day. Okay? Everyone's going to find out everything. So all these people who've been going around the forums for years talking shit, I'm going to make sure, okay, with the textbooks explaining why you're teaching bullshit. So you're going to have to, make a public apology or start to actually say something that makes fucking sense. Tai Chi always talk about marrow washing, bone marrow, getting into the bone marrow. You activate the fascia through moving muscle and bone. Okay? The fascia doesn't work on its own. You can't separate fascia from muscle and tendon. Its whole job is to keep the thing together. That's his whole fucking job. So I activate the fascia. It's just a fucking way of saying, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I stole this content from somebody else. I stole the technique from somebody else. And I can prove I can't prove it because I can't fucking do the thing. That's what they're saying. Every time I see these fucking people, like little old ladies and fucking guys in silk fucking pajamas, showing off, stealing fragments of my content, other people's content, and doing these demos, okay? It's a fucking disgrace because people are buying this shit. Okay, they don't know what they're talking about, and if you can't use it in free push hands, you are a fucking joke. If and that bothers me about the people that watch these channels, like, oh, that's so good. Oh, yeah, very good, very good. They don't even know to do research. How does somebody who started with the bullshit Beijing 24 form, okay, all of a sudden now they're teaching fucking fascia tricks? Right? It's not in your system. Where'd you learn it from? Right? Now explain. I don't know. It sounds good. They're stealing other people's shit and they're circle jerking. The chain of custody doesn't go back to the beginning, and then they start to split off because they're so enamored with their growth on YouTube that they start chasing algorithms. And they start seeing them. If Tai Chi walking is what the fucking AI slop's doing, we better fucking put up a Tai Chi walking video and make sure our channel stays up. That's how you know they're fucking fake. Okay? If they're always on the next catchphrase, they're always on the treadmill, they're not on the substance, and they have no freehand pushing skills. You never see them do free fucking push. None of them. If every single demo you fucking do is, you better do this, okay, you hold me here, and I'm going to touch your fascia, and I'm going to, no, stop. Because it's making us all look bad. It's even hurting their businesses. They don't even realize it. They don't even realize that they're fucking themselves because they're regurgitating this downward spiral and degradation of bullshit. Bullshit. Silk grilling, silk body has nothing. It's the bone marrow. It's the energy in the bone marrow. It's the fucking iron wire, the tendons. Has nothing to do with the fascia. The fascia is there to fucking create shape and create links to the chain. Yes, there's elasticity and does all these things, but you can't control it consciously because there's no fucking motor neurons. Prove me wrong. Prove me fucking wrong. How do you innervate fascia? One fucking person, I'll give you $1,000 fucking dollars. I'll give you $1,000. Find me a fucking person find me somebody who can prove it to me. You can individually innervate fascia like a muscle. I'm gonna connect my fascia and do my fascia. Shut the fuck up. You don't do foam rolling. You don't do any kind of fucking plyometric training. If you're not doing plyometric, you're not doing anything with negative fucking loading, you're not training fascia. You're training bullshit. You don't know science. You don't know fucking anything. You don't know fucking anything. Okay? So going back to it, her previous teacher, how Shirley wound up with 2 knee injuries, why all the fucking people leave, because they can't produce any effects. They can't produce any effects. We have and the reason I'm going off is because what her teacher did today is so fucked up, but then seeing Jet Li with his stupid fucking watermelon dance, okay? Watermelon, push my watermelon, and push my watermelon. You're literally fucking, it was already bad enough that people like me, people who do professional push hands, who really work, people who do historical lineage of fucking taichi, who have an actual lineage, their fucking ancestors fucking fought the communists and they survived and they brought the fucking stuff to America, and you've reduced it to fucking adult daycare, fake fascia of mastery bullshit, and watermelon slices. Okay, people look at this as a joke. They hear Tai Chi and think it's a fucking joke. In the 60s, Chen Man-ching was a badass. He was drinking fucking wine while playing fucking push hands with models and actors. What are you guys doing? You're a bunch of sloppy, old, ugly fucks. Okay, you're all ugly, you're all sick, you're all sitting there arguing each other with bullshit. Okay, this is fucking disgusting. We need to make Tai Chi cool again. Okay, Tai Chi used to be cool. I used to hang out with cool people doing Tai Chi. Everybody looks like a fucking weirdo. You guys are all fucking weirdos. You're all weirdos who copy each other, and it's like this fucking echo chamber of fuckery. And the echo chamber in fucking Sifu Shorei's previous teacher is a fucking bunch of narcissistic fucking boomer scumbags. They're all commie fucking liberal fucking boomer scumbags. Okay? If you can't call out fucking evil where you see it, and you don't know what to say, someone's a piece of shit, don't do that, you're a fucking comeback piece of shit. Okay? You're not a fucking man. And with her fucking husband, the thing he did today is so low. You're a fucking man. You won't even talk to him directly. You're gonna fucking go and you can't talk to us directly. They can message her directly, but no, you can't talk to us directly. This fucking narcissistic power trip bullshit. The whole fucking Darvo thing, the fucking crybaby thing. It's so disgusting. But you have these echo chambers of fuckery in these fucking communities of people. These little fucking circle jerks of retards. All their silk pajamas and their names and this and that. None of them fucking, they're all fake. And it's all the world of people and they got punched in the fucking face before. And at least the fucking people who do tournament push hands, at least they're working hard and they have a community. They know what it's like to get hit. They don't talk as much shit. They realize, okay, I know what it's like to fucking win and lose. I know what it's like when someone doesn't want me to do something, they're not gonna let me do it. I know what it's like I kind of know what it's like to get smacked in the face. They never got smacked in the face. That's the fucking problem. These people, their parents didn't beat them. Okay? They had fucking participation world trophies. You go to these fucking tournaments. These tournaments are all fucking, most of them are fucking rigged to fucking shit. I have stories about that too. Push hands tournaments you can't really rig like that. Sometimes there's favoritism, but you can't rig it. But the fucking foreign tournaments, a lot of it's just whose student are you and how many people did you bring to the tournament? How much money did you bring to the tournament? You have to make sure you have a trophy for you. I've already told stories about why I got out of that scene, and then you go to the YouTubes and the fucking Facebooks and the fucking Bumso fucking jerk off fist groups and the other fucking weirdo groups. They're just circle jerks of fucking boomer fucking narcissistic scumbags in a soapbox of bullshit. You're all a disgrace. Every one of you motherfuckers is a fucking disgrace. That's what I feel about it. Okay? I've been waiting to fucking say something. And I'm just getting started. I'm just getting fucking started. But I'm telling you, the people who are stealing content, but you're gonna fucking find out. Because if I just start suing people, I'm gonna start fucking suing people. Because that's what everybody wants to do. Everyone wants to play fucking lawsuit games. And I've been fucking really nice, minding my business in my fucking chair. I'm recovering from surgery, trying to be a good thing, blah, blah, blah. Let's have mercy on them. People are old. I have such a strong slander libel case right? You know, the whole civil conspiracy thing and tortious interference case. I have such a strong case against so many fucking people. There's people from Australia and from England. I can ruin their fucking lives. I can ruin your fucking lives. Her teacher, literally, there's hundreds of fucking people. Literally posts about me with Chen Xiaohua's fucking liking the post. I have them fucked. If I decide to sue, right? How are you gonna pay me back? You're fighting for fucking scraps right now. If I sue you and I win, what are you gonna do? You're old. You're fucking 70 years old. You have fucking cancer. You're gonna die soon. You really want this battle? It's stupid. Stop. I don't want your fucking money. But, you know, it's like it's getting to a fucking point where I'm watching this shit happen, and YouTube, the way the systems work and the suppression of the algorithms, and they let this fucking go on. And let me tell you something. We already have the lawyers. We already have the laptop. If they try to do this shit with the main channel, it's going to be lawsuits everywhere. It's going to be lawsuits. We're already prepared for it. You don't want to play this fucking game. You don't want to play this fucking game. I'm fucking warning you guys. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad, and we're going to win. Because I'm an evil genius, okay? I'm the final fucking boss. You don't want to fuck with me. Okay? You trolls like learned the business because they kept fucking with me and I outsmarted them every single time. I've plotted this whole thing out for years, okay? For years. You don't want to get in front of this fucking train. I'm telling you. Just stay the fuck out of the way. Now, if you guys care about the future of the communities and people, here's what I ask. Stop defending evil people. When you say, I don't give a fuck what their name is. I don't give a fuck what their credentials are, who their fucking husband or wife is. When you see somebody doing something fucking evil and fucked up to an innocent person, and you're like, no, you shouldn't post about it because, you know, it's going to cause conflict, but it's okay when they do it to an innocent person. Fuck you. Okay? When you're sitting there and you're literally combining forces to attack people who are giving away free shit to help people, to boost other people who are stealing the shit from that person, you're a piece of shit. When you're sitting in group chats talking about me or talking about Shirley, or talking about some other guy, talking about some other girl, and you're sitting there watching that shit, and you don't come out and say something, you're a little bitch. When you sat in those Rumso's Fic forums and fucking the Reddit posts, you're a little bitch. Okay? Your Tai Chi is trash. You have no life. You're fucking trash. And you've been robbing people so you can make believe you're a somebody. Tai Chi is not my identity. It's something I do. It's one of my many things I do. I'm a fucking polymath. So it's one of the many things my fucking retarded self does. But it would be really nice if you get the fucking message across to people that don't know what they're fucking talking about. Stop with the fascia stuff. Stop stealing content. Stop fucking chasing these algorithms because you're hurting everyone. When you put out this content with this bullshit, oh, look, I can do the trick. And you're like, oh, I don't know how it works. Oh, or like, you know, I watched this one fucking chick literally paraphrase my Fudging Secrets of Plain English. She tried to do a demo. She does an example. Oh, I don't know exactly how it works, but it must be the fascia. And I want to throw my fucking phone. I'm sitting here with one eye fucking bleeding out of my eye. And fucking YouTube suggests this shit to me. Like, you motherfucking cunt. Okay? Like, it's so disgraceful. Because on top of it being disrespectful to me, I can get away with that. But you stole my shit to go teach it wrong and then lie to people about it and mislead them even further. And then wonder why nobody takes us seriously and why the communities are dying down and no one wants to do Tai Chi. It's fucking bullshit. At least the fucking push hands guys, they have this one competition Shirley showed me that they have the glow in the dark fucking foot plates now. At least they're trying to make Tai Chi cool again. For fuck's sake. I mean, you know, it was half good technique, you know what I mean? But again, in that competition, I didn't see real Tai Chi technique. I see like football play and wrestling. You know, I couldn't really, it wasn't many times I could call out, this is rollback, this is wheel, this is press, this is like, you know, this is diagonal flying, you know, and that's what I want to see from the competitive people. But at least they're respectful and they're trying to make it cool. You know what I mean? My only problem with the modern push hands is that they're using Tai Chi forms as an excuse to just like do like wrestling. There's the only problem with it. You know what I mean? If they just added a little more like clean technique, I'd be like, all right, we're on the right fucking track again. They got cool fucking like, you know, they wear cool fucking uniforms, like, you know, they look like they're dressed cool. They have like, you know, fancy foot plates that glow in the dark. It's like, all right, you know, now we're looking at something cool again, you know? These are these fucking people that are regurgitating fucking content from fucking 40 years ago. We're seeing fucking shit. This is my version of fucking Black Farm. This is my version of the 24 form. This is my version of the fascia bullshit. And then you people in the fucking community, you fucking lead it up. And then when you watch them gather together to attack the people who really know their shit, because this has been doing it for a long time. What was his name? Gary Yee was his name? He was a Chinese guy. He did a whole bunch of like martial arts. You have, there's a whole bunch of people that people just talk shit about. You have the fucking, the world champion guy, the fucking Guido from Brooklyn, that they fucking banned from the Facebook group. These people have been coming together like a little conspiracy group to like, attack anybody who does anything for real for so fucking long. That shit's fucking done. That shit's fucking done. I'm fucking telling you, I'm gonna curse your whole fucking bloodline. Okay? Like you haven't seen it yet. Okay? So when you wonder why people just start disappearing, you can blame me because I cursed their fucking bloodline. Okay? I had enough of your shit. But yeah, so that's my rant. When you hear what Shirley's story, you'll know why I'm pissed off. Seeing Sifu Shirley's old Sifu being on the team with Jet Li and Jet Li coming online and doing the fucking watermelon tai chi thing, I can't take it. I can't fucking take it. I have a watermelon. I have a watermelon. They've reduced Tai Chi to fucking watermelon children dances and fucking criminal fucking activity from fucking like crazy old communist people. And then fucking content thieves who chase algorithmic fucking glory. And then you wonder why when you run a fucking Tai Chi school, no one wants to show up. No one wants to show up. That's why, because you're fucking retarded. You want to tell people to go fuck themselves. So I'm done. That's my rant. You can see my professional side on taichiunite.com. But here you get my podcast, No Holds Barred, Go Fuck Yourself. Okay? Any questions? But yeah, I'm going to do an entire seminar on, myofascial stuff. Like, and I'll be the only one that's actually teaching you how to deal with it in any kind of sense that actually makes you healthy. Not for some fucking, magic trick bullshit. Because I'm the only one certified to do it. Like, I'm literally the only one that's teaching you, like, anything about, like, how to use fascia to make you healthy. Everyone just fucking uses, like, this magic word. It's literally a magic word for, I don't really know how it works, but if I say this, it's sciencey and it's too much for you to understand. So you'll just accept it and you'll think, I don't want to sound stupid, so it must be the fascia. Well, I want to be part of the kids club. So that's it. That's my rant. I feel better now. I'm going to go to the bar. I have a bar very close to me. I'm going to go to the bar. I'm going to play music fucking bingo. Like an old man. That's what I'm going to do. An old man still looks better than you fucks. Okay? You can still ride a motorcycle. My dick still works. That's me. So I hope you enjoyed this session of Damien loses his shit once again on the internet. Welcome to 2026, end of Mercury retrograde. And for everybody about the war, I told you so. I told you I'm gonna blow it up. And yeah, I don't think that guy was asking. I don't think that guy's alive. I said it. The whole thing is coming. The whole thing is coming down. First thing I don't you go after those people. This one, blah, and it's gonna be a shit show. It's gonna be a shit show, and we'll be very lucky if we have an America in 2030. So pack your fucking bags. But before I fucking leave this planet, I'm gonna make a mockery of all these trolls. I'm gonna fucking get justice for all the good people. I'm gonna make sure that my legacy is that I taught you guys real shit and nobody wanted to hear it because they were lazy, fat, ugly fucking boomer fucks. Okay? That's what it's gonna be. That's what's gonna be. That's my legacy. My legacy in time. It's not what I want. I just wanted to make friends and say, look, let's try to make it like I tried to when I did Fudging in plain English. Fudging Sinkers in plain English is what started all of this content. All these fucking thieving people. And when I did it, I was trying to help the community because if one school does well, all schools do well, right? If we can explain to people that these tricks, they're not fake, and here's normal science behind it, and this is why it works, it would fix the reputation that you guys ruined. But instead, you attacked me, stole the content, rebranded it with some fascia fucking faggotry, and ruined it again. So it's so if I have to put a couple of $1,000s into fucking advertising, I'm gonna go and take you all down. And I'm gonna ruin your fucking life because you keep coming after my friends. I'm gonna ruin you. I'm gonna ruin you by telling the truth. I'm gonna be better than you. I'm gonna be cuter than you. You know, kawaii. You know. Okay? God. I'm gonna fucking be kawaii as motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna ruin you all. I'm gonna bring out fucking notebooks and fucking graphs and figures and anatomy books, and I'm gonna bring out guys I'm gonna do demos with, and I'm like, it's not the fucking fascia. No one ever says the fascia. No one from fucking any real lineage who can fight says the fascia. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. And until you buy a fucking foam roller, shut the fuck up about fascia. You can see these motherfuckers that have never even seen a foam roller in their life. They're like, what's a foam roller? What does foam rollers have to do with fascia? Like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You know, and it may be a crazy rant right now because I'm trying to get, you know, all these thoughts out of my system. This is more of a sounding board for me right now. But I'm dead serious. Like, you know, these people, it's such a fucking mess I have to clean up. It's such a fucking disaster. In order to make like Tai Chi cool again and make people want to actually do it again, we have to get it back to a point where it's actually, you know, real fitness that makes sense, it has a science backing, and it's not just, oh, well, there was a study where old people, they got 20, no, shut the fuck up. You know, we have to make this like normal again. Like, you know, where like, you know, cool people want to do it, where like people in their 20s want to do Tai Chi again. Nobody wants to fucking go down your fucking fantasy fascia rabbit hole and your fucking watermelon dance. And you people just let it happen. Where are all these fucking trolls? Because we all know that all the bigger accounts were the ones that were coming after with the fake names because they were too pussy to fucking come to me themselves, right? Where are all these guys? Why aren't they talking shit to Jet Li, pushing his fucking watermelon Tai Chi? Why aren't they talking to these fucking people, pushing this fake fascia bullshit? Because they're all working on it together, right? It's a fucking money-making scam. It's a circle jerk of fuckery. Everybody's fucking the next person and jerking off the next person, stealing from the person underneath them, and they're using the fact that YouTube is repressing the good people. And you can look through all the major channels. You want to see the real shit? You have these fucking guys who've been on fucking YouTube for fucking 20 fucking years. Chinese dudes with like crazy fucking demos. You don't even know who they are. You have these fucking weirdos in the silk pajamas and old ladies who never rode a fucking bike before. All teaching bullshit where you can see that the lineage doesn't even have it. It's complete nonsense. They're just thieves. And I'm going to prove it. So, you know, once we finish the fucking copyright and trademark shit and we get the AI to analyze everybody's stuff and we look at the fucking dates, we're going to have a fucking problem. So everybody's going to have a big hair, shut the fuck up. And the people who like to fucking, you know, file false reports and like all this stuff, I would stop doing that if I was you. Because, you know, filing a lot of false reports after a while becomes a criminal act. And when you think you get people in trouble and it turns around on you, is your fucking old ass going to be really fucking happy when the cuffs get put on you? You can't go around abusing innocent people forever and think it's not going to come back to you. It always comes back. The reason why I survived so fucking long is I never fuck with anybody who doesn't deserve it. But if you're an asshole, I'm going to come for you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to fucking use every legal opportunity that I can to fucking take you out. You know, and it's like, every fucking legal way I can to fuck with you, I'm going to do it. And my mouth is the biggest fucking weapon because you guys can't take shit talking. You fall apart. You all come at me, like, and then you run away like little bitches when I destroy you. So they should have just left it alone. But what I hope for, I'm going to leave it like this. I really hope, now that, you know, when you find out what happened to Shirley today, you understand why I'm upset. And then you see the Jet Li video with the fucking wonton, fucking watermelon, you'll understand. You'll understand. But I really hope you get the message out. Guys, please, I know you trolls, you're part of the bigger community. Tell these people, this is like an older guy who did Chen Manching, now he's on the bandwagon with the fascia thing. Please stop it. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You're not teaching anything legit. You don't know what you're talking about. Your catchphrase, you saw it on YouTube and you believe it because you saw it on YouTube. It's called instant rapport. You're like, you see a YouTube channel that has a lot of fucking followers and they're wearing silk pajamas. Oh, they can trust them. He's Chinese, I can trust him. No, you can't, especially if they're Chinese, let me tell you. Devious, okay? No, you can't trust them. And a lot of these people don't know that bullshit. They bullshit themselves. They don't realize that they're bullshitting. So I'm going to repeat it to the fucking sky turns fucking purple. Fascia has no motor neurons. You cannot activate or do anything with the fascia on its own. We train fascia by training the muscles, by training the bones, okay? You need to be doing fucking plyometrics, negative loading, okay? You need to be doing stuff to put stress in the body through the muscles, and you only activate it by moving your muscles, the ones that have motor neurons. By moving your muscles the correct way, you then activate the fascia. You don't actually activate the fascia because the fascia is passive. Saying activate fascia is the stupidest fucking thing because it's a passive entity. You understand? It's dead. It's dead in the sense that it doesn't act on its own. It's a passive thing. You cannot do anything with it. Yes, it has a function, but it has no function separate from muscle, separate from tendon. It has no fucking function. Okay, it has no function. Its function is completely linked. Completely linked. Okay, these are fucking people who've gotten on this YouTube fucking content bandwagon. Let's do Tai Chi walking now. Fucking Tai Chi walking is the first lesson of Tai Chi. If you didn't learn Tai Chi walking as your first day of fucking Tai Chi, what the fuck are we doing? When you have these channels who are teaching the Faji bullshit because the AI slop is about Tai Chi walking program, I better make a Tai Chi walking video to keep my fucking algorithm going. You fucking frauds. I don't even think they know they're frauds. Because it's the community of circle jerk is like, this is acceptable. This is acceptable. It's like everyone's just copying the person and stealing and mismatching and like, oh, it's my content now. I'm going to be on the soapbox. Look at me. And you're not realizing what you're doing to the greater whole of the world of fucking Tai Chi and the community and the businesses. Because legit people can't get business because your fucking content's retarded. Real people look at that and like, I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to wear silk pajamas and fucking move like a retard. I don't want to talk about geek shit in the first, and they don't understand it because it makes no fucking sense. You're gonna, and I'll tell you what happens. When I used to train trainers, I used to tell them this. You'll have these kind of trainers who they have a very high turnover rate because subconsciously people know bullshit. You'll get them on the sell and you'll get the short-term sell, but you'll have a very high turnover because they know, they see it's bullshit. They may not be able to put their finger on why, but something clicks like, it's not worth it, or I don't know, something just didn't make sense, and they just give up. They just give up because your content's bullshit. You're bullshit. You don't have the complete system. Okay? Like these people, they come from 24 form or a broken Sun style, and then all of a sudden they're doing fucking Fajing tricks they sold on the internet. They're teaching about fascia. There's nothing in the manuals for 3,000 fucking years referring to the fascia. Because the fascia is a passive thing. The fascia is passive. It's like I have a bag of groceries. Like, oh, look at the bag, look at the bag, look at the bag. Look at the bag. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? And then people buy it, and you know, and it's like, and it goes back to what Sifu Shirley's teacher's doing, because they have a community around themselves who are also this fucking serpent eating its tail, where it's like you're gonna fucking rob people, you're gonna abuse people, and we're all gonna let it happen so we can all stay on our soapbox. Don't disturb the soapboxes, because that's the only reason why anyone is still friends with that crazy fucking cunt and a fucking retarded fucking husband, okay, is because they don't want to rock the boat. No, it's not rock the boat. It's not rock the boat. No. We have our soapboxes. We can make believe that we're somebody on the internet with our big Facebook posts. I'm so glad I got banned on Facebook. It's been 6 fucking years. I'm so fucking glad I don't have to live with these fucking people. I don't have to see their shitty fucking diatribes of fucking pandering nonsense. Fucking, please, fucking plethora of fucking bullshit. I'm so glad I'm not there anymore. I'm so fucking glad. God damn it. But I can tell you, I don't have to be there, I can tell you, that they're all gonna sit there and the people in the generation, the fucking boomers, that, oh, you shouldn't be talking about your master, even though she fucking robbed her for years, abused her, is fucking like trying to fucking steal her shit, going around creating secret groups, and then while they're creating secret groups and lying about her and slandering me, okay, they're talking about we have a secret group that we don't have. It's cry bully fucking reverse fucking psychosis. Okay? And that same mentality is happening on the internet webs with the other fake Tai Chi people. And then when you have the other ones who aren't part of that group, you have the fucking fake yoga Tai Chi, which is like shitty Tai Chi. That's like, it's not even yoga, it's not even Tai Chi. You just, I feel good about myself. They're like, you're like the silver-haired old lady who, you know, like, I just move my hands around. I just feel so good. That, yes, you know what? If you took a fucking walk, the same thing would have happened. Oh, I feel so good. I'm smiling, my body's smiling. Like people buy this shit. And then you wonder why the real people's schools, the people who actually do like tournaments and push-hands, no one's coming to your fucking classes because you're not mad enough. The push-hands community people are not telling people shut the fuck up. Okay? Anybody who's doing anything for real is not telling the bad people shut the fuck up. And you're wondering why everything's going to shit. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not here to make everybody happy. I'm here to fucking give people the best. And that's what they're going to get with me. Tai Chi United, you're going to get the best. It's not a question. Okay? You're going to get, I'm the final boss. This is the time of the top of the food chain. When you come to me, you're going to get the best stuff that there is. You don't have to like my fucking attitude. You're not paying me to be your fucking friend. You're paying me to not bullshit you. Okay? When I tell you, if you don't do this, you're not able to fucking walk straight. Okay? You do what I fucking tell you, you can start walking, your life's going to get better. Damon's an asshole, but he's good at his job. That's it. We're going to go back to those days. Okay? We're going to go back to the days when people actually got qualified by their actual expertise, not by their fucking bullshit pandering. Okay? So that's where we're going to go. So that's it. And, I'm going to reiterate this. I'm the only one in the Tai Chi community who is legitimately certified for talking about the stuff, who has the experience talking about the stuff, who's actually used fascia to cure people of actual things that broke them. Okay? And there's, plenty of fucking evidence of this. I'm the only one who knows how to use the fascia to heal people. Nobody in the Tai Chi community actually do it, other than me. And then talking shit for so fucking long. So, call me the bad guy. Good. Okay? So put it out there. Stop teaching bullshit. Stop fucking, making false reports on people because you look like a fucking retard. Okay? And to these fucking two schmucks that fucking attacked Shirley today, stop making the false reports. Everybody's laughing at you. Okay? Everyone's fucking laughing at you. Clip this and send it to her teacher, her fucking husband. Everyone's laughing at you because you look insane. Okay? You're a professor level retard who's talking all this shit to people. Everyone's laughing at you. They think you're fucking insane. You don't have a case. Okay? You never will have a case. And if we sue you, you're gonna be bankrupt and you won't be able to take care of your fucking balls that are falling off. So sit down and shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Enjoy your golden years and leave us the fuck alone. The best thing you can do is shut the fuck up. Stop trying to control everything. You lost the game. If you keep pushing it, you're gonna really lose. You already lost. Learn to take a loss. Okay? I know that in your world, with you and your wife, you've abused people and you've ripped people off for so many fucking years that in your head you think you're a good fucking person. Right? So you're rewriting history really fucking fast. But everyone around you sees that you're the bad guy and thinks you're fucking crazy. Okay? And when you lie about people like me and slander people like me and affect my business, I have a civil case. And I don't want to take it on you because I don't want your fucking bullshit money. I want you to keep your balls on you because you need a ball doctor. Okay? You're an old man whose fucking balls are about to fall off. Save the fucking money for the fucking doctor. Stop fucking with us. Because if I fucking sue you, I'm going to break you for what do you want this for? Stop fighting. You already lost. Leave it alone. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Any questions for anybody who's been watching the fucking thing now that I'm doing my rant? Because I'm going to go and celebrate people being fucking nonsensical retards. And the fact that I have an eye again, I can almost see out of it. It's still very blurry, but I'm going to go celebrate the fact I'm still alive. Anybody have any questions, comments, accusations? Anything you want to talk about before I go? Anybody? Going once, going twice. You can talk, you have to sit there. It's okay. Any questions? But please, for the love of God, tell people. I'm trying to be nice, but you gotta stop teaching nonsense. You're ruining for everybody. I see guys like Sean who just won his tournament. These guys, they've been doing this so fucking long. And they probably want to go try to teach, and people see Tai Chi on the internet, and they don't even know what Tai Chi is anymore. Fucking Jet Li with his watermelon. Oh, I have a watermelon. I cut it in half. I've never heard of the watermelon food, okay? I've never heard of white snake spits the watermelon. And I push the watermelon to you. But you don't want the watermelon, I take it back. And I give you the watermelon, I take it back. And now it's my watermelon. That's literally what I'm looking at on the internet right now. And you guys, if you haven't seen it yet, when you see it, you understand what I'm talking about. So you turn into fucking criminal fucking old people who won't fucking die and give up just give the fucking torch to the next fucking people. You have fake fucking on the internet, that fake fascia bullshit. You can't do a fucking real demo. Everything they do is stolen nonsense, chasing algorithms with fucking Tai Chi walking now. Now they're doing Tai Chi walking. They're competing with the fucking AI. That's crazy. They can compete with the fucking AI algorithm. Now they're competing with the AI programs. I can't. And then you have the fucking crazy fucking old people that just go, ugh. So I will say, Push Hands community, good job with the fancy light program. That looked cool. At least you're making Tai Chi look cool again. Just try to make it so we can start seeing real techniques so people would say, oh yeah, that's a Tai Chi move. Because that's the final level. If the push hands community guys can make it so that you don't win a point unless it's a clean technique. Because when I was fighting back in the day, you in karate tournaments, you wouldn't win a point. It wasn't like a straight technique. Now it's like you can fucking touch someone in the head. We got to go back to the old school where it's like, in order to get a technique, it has to be completely ward off. It has to be completely rolled back. You have to see a technique in the form. If these guys with the fancy colored pads, the LED pads, if they can get into that, and I can just get that message to these guys, if they can just get it so that a point only counts when you can register the technique and you don't lose any balance. It'll be hard for a while, but I'm telling you, that's gonna be the thing that sends it over the edge where Tai Chi be cool again. So I hope that they do that because, you know, like that would be the last thing. Because right now it's starting to look cool. They don't wear stupid outfits. You know, they look young and they have like cool lights and everything, and they're making like, you know, a cool sport. We need that. We need that a lot because we got to combat these fucking retards. You know what I mean? It's a business model. People, like, you want to get people to your school, you got to make it cool. You want to get young people in. You want to get people in their 20s to 40s, not 90. If you start doing Tai Chi when you're 70, it's too late. We can only, like, you know, mitigate things and, like, you know, get you to move a little better. But, like, you start when you're fucking, look at me. I started when I was 17, was it? 16, 17, I started doing Tai Chi. You know what I mean? That's why I still look good. You know what I mean? How old was Sifu Show when I started doing Tai Chi? 20? You know, 20 something? That's when you gotta start. We gotta get the young people involved. And we're not gonna get the fucking young people involved. We have these fucking fake assholes on the internet teaching fucking watermelon Tai Chi and fucking fascia shit. And then evil old boomer people attacking people, causing fucking drama. We're not gonna be able to run businesses and help people. That's what it is about, right? So on that note, no one has any questions. I'm out of here. I'll be back to rant later. Maybe I'll play more guitar to be an asshole. Any questions before I go? Because I know there's people here. But I've said my piece. I've ranted it out. I've got it out. I've let it out. I feel better now. No? All right. But yeah, good job on the fucking LED push hands guys. You know, the people who went to fake report Sifu Show, go fuck yourself. I can't. Now I know why God wants your balls to fall off. You're a scumbag piece of shit. And yeah, I mean that's it. And stop teaching bullshit.